Double check.
Great. I'm going to jump around a little bit, so bear with me. This is, count with me after A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Right after we have a B flat for the brass.
Boom. Okay.
He's excited. He's excited. I like that. B flat.
Great. This is the ninth bar of A. I'd like bass clarinets on up. So no alto saxes, no saxes, no brass. All the rest of the wood. Ninth of A, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's make that more like ta 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 ta. Make sure they're connected but clearly articulated. The first eighth note needs to be shorter. 1, 2, da da da. 1, 2. But let's just play the eighth note, please. I'll count you in and play the eighth note that's on the and of 2. Please listen around and match articulations. 1, 2, za da da. 1, 2. Just that note. 1, 2, za da da. 1, 2. Good. Make that even shorter, please. Half the length. Play the measure as written. 1, 2, 3, and. Good. You crescendoed slightly through that half note. Let's put a little bit more of a crescendo. If you need to mark that, just put an arrow. Play all the way through that note, please. All right. Those same folks, same place. We'll keep going this time. Let's do it. Make sure it goes that whole note goes all the way to 1. 1, 2, za da. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Same thing with the half note. All right, let's jump back with me, please. This is all the low brass. This is measure 20, where we go to 4/4, where it changes to 4/4 there. Actually, if I could just have trombones, euphonium, and tuba. Trombone, euphonium, and tuba. Right on the 4/4 bar. 1, 2, ready, and. Good. What would you call that dynamic? Forte. All right, give me fortissimo. Balanced but fortissimo. 1, 2, za da. Good. That was much better. What I'm trying to point out here is all of the rest of the brass have a decrescendo and a crescendo. That has to kind of come out of that. You guys don't have that. You don't decrescendo until, what is it, bar 22 you start your decrescendo. This is full ensemble on the 4/4 bar, please. Full ensemble on the 4/4 bar. Paying very close attention in the brasses to those that have the sforzando, decrescendo, crescendo. Listen for this low brass to come out of that and then bring it back up to it. Here we go. 1, 2, stop. Let me have this is just trumpets and horns right on the 4/4 bar. Let's listen for balance through that. It's not completely balanced the way it needs to be. Just trumpets and horns right on the 4/4. 1, 2, ready, and. Good. That was better. I need more of the middle voices. So more of the second, third, and fourth horns, more of the bottom trumpets. Same thing again. 1, 2, za da da. Good. This is the full ensemble 4/4 bar again. Clarinets and those that are doing the woodwinds that have that with them match what the trumpets and horns just did on that decrescendo crescendo. 1, 2, ready, and. have written a dotted eighth with a 16th note, like I've got here, it should be played like this. When I did the transcription, if you look at the original score, the way that Williams wrote it is in halftime, and it makes it very difficult to read. They're all written like that. Well, I didn't write it like that because it makes it much more easier for the ensemble to follow the conductor otherwise. So this goes for the fanfare at the beginning and the trumpets and horns. Anytime the woodwinds have that fanfare figure, anytime you have dotted 8th, 16th, it's played as 2 16th notes with an 8th rest in the middle. Does that make sense to everyone? Great. Let's go back, please, with that in mind. This is B. This is actually, let's take upbeat to B so we can get the trumpet melody in there. Here we go. Give it 3. 1, 2, 3. Please, this is all of my woodwinds that played before minus bass clarinet. No bass clarinet, so I just want clarinets, bassoons, oboes, flutes, and third and fourth horn. This is B. Those folks at B. 1, 2, and 1. Good. Horns, can you guys play that for me alone? Because I think I want more of the brass fanfare to sound like. I want them to match you. So woodwinds, listen to what the horns are doing here. 1, 2, za-da-da, 1. Good. You hear how much space is in between those two notes on the dotted 8th, 16th? Da, 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 da. Played exactly like that. This is all those folks together now. 1, 2, za-da-da, 1. Excellent. That was 100% better. Now, we have to make sure that that comes out over top of the trumpets. Let me hear the trumpets here, just upbeat to B, please. This is the melody, phrasing the same way the horns did the first time they had it. 1, 2, 3. That breath is in the perfect place. I've got it marked forte. Is that the whole section playing? It's just in the first, second, and third part. Okay, so the parts that have it, 1, 2, and 3, you can probably bring that out just a little more. All right, this is everyone. Let's go at A. Upbeat to A. Listen for this horn melody when it comes in. 1, 2, 3. So it's a really good opportunity for us to make everything just perfect. Woodwinds, if you would look at me in the fourth bar of B, you have da-da-dee-da-da, that first 16th note with the accent on it. It almost needs to feel like you just love that note. You want to hang on to it for just a hair longer. Da-da-da-da-dee-da-da. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to play the wrong rhythm, but that's the note I want you to give the love to. This is B, please. Mark, on your entrance there, 3 before B. I can even use more crescendo. It was great that time, but the timpani is really what's going to propel us into that. Let's go before B. This is 4 bars before B, please. 4 prior to B. 1, 2. C. I think you heard me. I said color at horn here. Trumpets will automatically, hopefully, start listening back to you. And in the hall, it's going to come out great, but I want it to dramatically change from that more bright trumpet color. They have a gorgeous dark sound, but to a trumpet horn, whatever you want to call it. But it needs to really be colored horn, which you did well that time. So just mark that and make sure you listen. Can I have woodwinds again at C, please? This is all woodwinds except tenor and bari sax. All woodwinds, no tenor or bari sax. Play exactly what's written on the page. 1, 2, 3, and 1. What articulation syllable are you all using for those 8 points? Ta or da? Okay. Where y'all, it sounds like it's kind of different. Let's use ta. They're long and connected, but they need to be articulate. 1. Ta 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 ti ta ta da da da, and so on and so forth. This is C, just those folds. 1, 2, and. Good. And you're watching, you can tell that I want you to push in, but I want a little more of that. So da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 da, and so on and so forth. So it pushes and then comes back. Same folks again at C, please. 1, 2, excellent. That's really, really coming along nicely. All right, low brass, specifically bass trombone. Actually, all trombones, euphonium, tuba. No euphonium. Trombones and tuba. This is bar before C. Trombones and tuba, bar before C. 1, 2, ready, and. Good. Now I know that you've got the ending part there of that string, ding, bump, bump. Then you automatically, in an eighth of a beat, you have to go back to being trombones again. Bump, 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 bump. So it's nice and smooth and lyrical, and then you're brassy. Same thing again. 1, 2, ready, and. Da 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 dee da da. Da 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 dee da 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 da. Bum dee dum bum ba dee da da. Dum dum dee dum dum ba dee da. Good, that's great. Listen to Brandon. All right, tubas, listen to Brandon. Upper trombones, listen to Brandon and match what he's doing. This is everyone, please. Let's take it right on. Let's do 2 bars before C. This is 2 before C. Full ensemble, please. 1, 2, ready, and. Again, we've got a drastic color change there. We've got all the woodwinds doing this stuff, and then you guys come in with that on the last thing. Da 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 dee da dum da da dee, and so on and so forth. Start a little louder and crescendo a little more. A little louder, crescendo a little more. Low brass, that's great. Woodwind sounds great. This is C again. 2 bars before C again. We'll keep going this time, hopefully. 1, 2, da. Saxes and horns have this gorgeous thing, da da dee da 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 dee da da. Once you get to the downbeat of that, you've got to back off because then the clarinets have all of the love. All right, let's take this upbeat to E, please. 1, 2, 3. Excellent job today, guys. Lots and lots of improvement made on that big center section that we worked on. Next time, we're going to work on those fanfares on both the opening and the closing. So take a look at those and remember what I said about the figure I marked on the board. Thank you very, very much. Great job.
Nice job today. Trumpet says. 3.5 beginning.
Sounds a lot better.